George Lucas has spent decades and millions bringing the story of the Tuskegee Airmen to the big screen, and the buzz has been growing. Now the film, which follows the African-American fighter pilots who fought in Europe during the Second World War, is finally here.
In Hollywood, when they tell the stories, African-American stories, there's so few and far between, you know. And the first one was an HBO movie, with a very small budget, and this was George Lucas telling it on a global scale. I knew it was going to be an epic roller coaster ride, and the Airmen story deserves to be told.
Helping to tell that story was an all-star cast, including veterans Cuba Gooding Jr. and Terrence Howard, as well as some of Hollywood's brightest young African-American actors who, like the Tuskegee pilots, were anxious to prove they had what it takes.
I got a phone call saying, Anthony Hemingway is going to be directing this film and wants to talk to you. So he called, we had a long conversation. He said he wanted me to come in and read. I said, okay. I came in and I won the role, just like the others that won the role. He didn't give any preferential treatment. He said, I want everyone on board of this to know that they were selected because of their work. So I just feel blessed that they chose me.
And although the Tuskegee Airmen had a lengthy history, Red Tails focuses on the air missions of the 332nd Fighter Group based in Ramitelli Air Base in Italy.
We went up in P-51s to make sure we felt what that was like, because we knew we were going to be in a controlled environment doing that, as opposed to what they did, which is the least controllable environment you can think of in the air.
Talk about basic training, because I heard it was kind of crazy.
Nothing basic about it, other than the fact that it was via 1942. That was the most basic thing about it. They have us in these little makeshift shacks inside of a warehouse, right, that holds no heat.
None.
Yeah, it was icy, freezing, damn cold. Absolutely. With blankets that you wouldn't give your dog. With little makeshift beds made of just random pieces of wood.
How long did you do this?
About a week and a half. About a week and a half.
No cell phones.
Nope.
No technology.
No iPods,
period. We were just
1942.
What was that like for you guys to sit down with all of the Tuskegee Airmen that are still living? What did you gain from that experience?
Years from now, there may be no living Tuskegee Airmen about anymore, but for forever, I will not only be able to say that we played their characters in these movies, but no, we got to share the same air with them. Mm-hmm. We had to share the same encouragement and the firmness of their handshake and the warmth of their conversation. That in itself will stay with us forever.
To the last bullet, to the last minute, to the last man, we fight! We fight! We fight! We fight! We fight! We fight!
Red Tails is in theaters January 20th.